What is up, guys? Oh, for fuck's sake, not again. Hang on. There we go. Right, for some reason we've had to fuck around with the webcam again, but it's fine. It's cool. We got this. Relatively quick fix. How are we doing? How is everyone? We are in gloomy spec this evening because your boy's got a bit of a headache and very, very tired. It's been a very long week. Yeah, we got in dark mode. I mean, we have. I can turn on the collapsed sun if we want. We've got this. But I mean, funny enough, I say collapsed sun. Do you want to see why I call it the collapsed sun? Because, funnily enough, this is it on. Well, I mean, you can see the indicator here. The bottom one is brightness. Yeah. It's a collapsed sun. Who needs it that fucking bright? Jesus. We're going dark mode. We're going dark mode. Oh, that was painful. That one. Oh, how are we doing? How is everyone? How are you doing? Cool. Hope you're well. Hope everyone over on YouTube who is lurking is doing well as well. I'm trying to figure out how we pin a comment to this thing. I think don't have to type it and then pin it. Is that how this works? Can I make a poll as well? Start a poll. Ha ha ha. There we go. Haha, there we go. I finally, it's only taken me a while, but I've figured out how to do a poll. Right, so let's join the event because we're already running late. It's taken a while, but I've managed to figure it out. I've only been streaming for, what, months? How are you doing, OSW? I hope you're well, mate. Oh, dear. Oh, I am so broken right now. Oh, dear. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take all that long when you put your mind to it, does it? Getting back up. It's after watching your video, that was a real bullshit way of saying you're at fault for it because, like, you committed to the inside. All the guy had to do was open the steering up a little bit, and you both would have been fine. And he didn't. So, like, it was a 50-50 in which way you go. I kind of feel like he would have reacted either way. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a bit bullshit to me, but right. Well, we are car number 11 in top split of 23 fucking splits, boys. I did see JPS was in this, but he appears to be split 2 in a weird turn of events. We somehow have out-qualified JPS. I don't quite know what world we live in where we've done that, but here we are. What do we normally run? It's a 459, isn't it? About that of fuel. Let me just go in and do that. I really should actually make like this a setup at some point. It might be a bit easier. I won't have to do this every time, but anyway, yeah. Right, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Whichever way gets you there, it's not too difficult when you set your mind to it. Like getting the safety rating up, it just takes a little while to grind out, doesn't it? That's the only thing. It's just the time investment. But we are quickly approaching the weekend. I think we're all set up with that. So last races of the day. I didn't particularly want to do anything too taxing, so we're going to spend a lot of time driving in a straight line. and without the hypercars as well, because I don't have the entry levels for that. My big plans for the weekend are working. Unfortunately, that's all the plans we've got, which is kind of why I want to chill into it, because I've had a very busy beginning of the week, and I need some sleep. Sleep will be good, and obviously we've got the big 6 hour next weekend as well, so we might be having a slightly more relaxed stream schedule next week, just to bear with that. And then not the following week after the 6 hours, but the one after that weekend, I'm also doing a 24-hour stream, so we might be a bit more relaxed in terms of our stream timings and stream schedules over the next sort of couple of weeks, but I'll let you know the plan. Which Brands Hatch weekend? There's the one where Ollie's doing it. That's November 15th, when they're doing the Indy 500. So that's still got a couple of months for that. I was going to be doing the touring cars at the beginning of October, but I don't think I'll be able to get that Saturday off now, which is annoying. Oh yeah, cheers, Miles. So I told you I'm cooked. Cool, you're slipping, mate. I'm halfway down the fucking Mosan. You haven't even shouted at me for my camera yet. What is this? What do I pay you for? Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. Cheers, Headspace, mate. Have a good one. Oh. Come on. Whoa. Oh god. Yeah. See, this is more. It's never a thing on me, because that's why we have. That's why we have Cool. It's Cool's job to remind me to change camera. No, too much. Too early. Oh, I've got one thing to show the group. Oh. As some of you may have seen on the last stream, Minty bought me some Lego, not quite Lego things. It has now become a complete Maserati. It is very cool. There will be a post on YouTube about it shortly. I'm going to try and get it back over here before the corner without crashing. Skill. Yep, that was how I spent my lunch break at work today. Thankfully today was very quiet. I had someone with me who's relatively new, so I got him to do all my work for me. Benefit of being there for 8 years and actually training him, going, nah, you can do that, mate, don't worry about it. It's fine. I got to call some customers idiots in the subtext, which is always a good day for me. I like those days. No, okay. Can't just lift and roll into that one. Okay. Noted. Thankfully tomorrow's looking a bit quiet as well, so I might actually be able to get some of the car livery done for the 6 hour, because I've not had much chance to do that as yet. Oh, that was a good one through the chicane there. I'll take that. Right, so we're looking at see if we can get 403 is the bare minimum. If we can get into a 402, if we can actually have some rhythm, that'd be nice. Different colours, same style, so it's going to be like a comic book style one as well, because that's pretty much all I have the ability to do, basically. But it's going to be predominantly white, I think, because I think it looks better on the BMW than the orange. as easy to see as the orange is and iconic is for things like thumbnails and stuff. I might do a colour shift one of it. I don't know, but I've got some specific ideas for it as well. So it is in the works. Really need to stop killing these barriers. These bollards. They will rise up against me at some point. British Racing Green, yeah, maybe. It kind of feels like I have to do, if I'm doing BRG, it has to be on Aston. Which means first I have to learn to drive and like it. So, doing British Racing Green on a BMW doesn't quite sound right to me. Yeah, so we might be mixed up with the streams next week, depending on how LMU's looking. This week's been a bit meh in terms of like selections and stuff, so hopefully it's a bit better next week. Otherwise, we might need to start venturing forth and finding some other fun things to play. There's been a new Wreckfest update. Quite keen to try that. Obviously, the internet's blown up with AC Evo, which still looks a bit like a steaming pile right now. But we'll might give that a try, depending on if it absolutely nukes my machine or not. All quiet on the Forza front. Nothing much going on over there, so there's very little reason to go back. We've got the race room update on the 24th September, so I'm counting the days down to that, because I love me a bit of race room. Any days I can get in the Super Taurus are a good day. Obviously we've got the Qatar next week. Not Qatar, sorry, the Kota next week. So, some fun stuff going. So two weeks from now we'll be doing the number of weekends from now, I can't remember, 20-something September. I'll be doing 24-hour stream in Forza with the guys over from MPFY for a charity stream to aid them out, so we've got that to look forward to. A few things coming. That's pretty good through there, I think. I've got AC Evo. It just like I've no real desire to play it. Really, it's still a bit of a steaming pile right now. Like people I've seen with doing the online, it's just been like massively buggy netcode, cars just ditching and flying all over the place. Oh, if we didn't mess that chicane up, we'd have a 402. Fuck. Damn it, I went wide. That's annoying. We're definitely on for a 402 then. Like it's playable, but and I think the online seems to be buggy as anything. They've added a couple of cars that like it's just like it just doesn't seem to be enough in it right now. How many laps is this? 5, isn't it? And let's face it, being another, like, if I did it, it would be a stream of another generic streamer does another generic Evo stream.
Teams and drivers go
like,
to the grid for a
there's nothing to add to it. So there's nothing. I mean, I don't expect anything from it, but I'm only going to play it if I find it interesting. And I picked it up when it started, and it worked fine. And then they did some updates, and it's now optimized to shit. And it's just not. There's not anything there to really review or talk about, because like it's still so it's still so early that there's not a game there. It's like a tech demo right now, so it's like there's just nothing. I don't gain anything by doing it. Like there's no drive to go in and actually try it. Yeah, I've seen the Jimmy clip. I also saw the Jardier clip as well, where both of them got hit by flying caterhams. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to jump in and try the caterhams, but I can, like, yeah, it just seems real buggy right now, and online I imagine is a netcode nightmare. Yeah, I actually dropped into your stream for a little bit, Hoodie, while you were doing Bathurst and stuff, and it looked like a netcode nightmare. So, like, it's just... once they've actually got a semblance of, like, a game loop at the moment, they've just put online lobbies in. I'll try it before 1.0, but the game doesn't really feel like it knows what it's trying to be right now, which is half the problem. And I don't honestly know if Kunos know what they want the game to be, because they've got some circuits on it, but obviously a large part of what they're doing is the Nürburgring and like the Eiffel and Adenau and all that sort of stuff, all the villages around there. So I don't quite get what Evo's going to be, and I'm starting to wonder if they know what they want it to be. Because if you wanted to rebuild a, like, you could have literally just up-resed AC original with a new physics engine, new high textures. You've already got the maps and the scans and shit. I know not everyone, since Forza, not people don't just want rescans, but like, it's not. I don't think it's going to be the dedicated racetrack sim that people want it to be, or some people like me want it to be. And I don't think it's going to be a full open world thing like Forza Horizon is. So I don't quite like. I think you could end up with a very fractured community going, "Oh, I play AC Evo. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, I cruise around around the Nürburgring. Oh, what'd you do? I'm quite heavily into racing GT cars on track. Like, oh, okay. You know, like, variety's good and everything, but like, it could impact it building a community, I think, potentially. And then there's the whole modding thing. To be honest, the main ones I'm waiting for right now as we wait to try not to go green halfway through a chicane, which we probably will. Hold on to your butts.
Green flag.
There we go.
Green flag.
Main game I'm waiting for right now is Project Might Racing, because the more that comes out about that, the more I'm excited for it. I'm not expecting it to work very well because modern gaming, but at least they have like a clear vision of what they're trying to build, and it sounds more like what interests me. Can we just yep, I'm just gonna, thank you. Yeah, oh god, hello. Yeah, Project Might Racing seems like a bit more of a focused project, and it seems to sort of know what it's trying to be and what it's trying to do. Evo just seems a bit scattered right now. Yeah, Project Cars 3.1. Oh god. Fine. We'll take the penalty, and we won't be very quick through. 0.5, that seems fair. Yeah, I mean, but at least that has like a clear vision, and it has cool cars. It has like GT1s, and like it has like the Mosler, and it's got the TVR Tuscan and the Morgan, the Porsche GT1 Strissenbussen. And there might have been a few more consonants I forgot in that. It's just like, it just seems to be a bit more dialed in, like as an experience, as a thing. I'm sure Evo, once it's fully formed, will be probably better, because no doubt Project Might Racing will have some compromises in its engine versus reality and like realism and whatever, because it is also based on a console, so you're limited to the power that you can get out of consoles and stuff like that, which AC Evo isn't going to have that same restrictions on it. So, but I don't need a lot of that sort of stuff. What sounds cool is running a single player where I am literally a guy running a racing series on a fucking shoestring, and I do worry about odd little bumps and knocks and things, and being able to get the car fixed for the next race, and can I afford the tyres I need to get through the series. That sounds really interesting, like a new way of doing it. That sounds like it's what I want the F1 game to be. Not EA spreadsheet clicker 5000. So it's like right now, Evo's. I'm interested in it for what it could be, but I don't know if they know what they're building, which worries me a little bit. We've got a massive overall on these though. We've inadvertently gone from P14 to P8 while I'm having a mid-run. I need to just keep ranting, bear with. Apparently if I switch my brain off, drive on autopilot, I'm quicker. People are shouting in chat. Hey Pez, how you doing, mate? How you doing, bro? No. I'm take the penalty. Fuck it. Fuck it! 0.75 on one lap, that sounds fun. I'm sure that's not going to come back to haunt me. Yeah, sorry, Perry. We were at Monza yesterday with all the hypers. This Lambo behind seems very lungy on the brakes and then very slow off the corner. Interesting driving style. Quickly through that corner, he's also going to take the penalty for it. Oh, we can't number 11. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I know the Lambo's like really good on the brakes, isn't it? My more comment is we seem to gap him at the corner exit, so he may well be able to lunge on the brakes, but he can't get off the corner very quickly. See what I mean? No, I wasn't in the hypercar, Perry. We were just with the hypercars. Don't worry, you didn't miss me trying to navigate a fucking Peugeot around somewhere. Or a Toyota, or whatever the male hypercar is. Oh no, we were just racing Monza and it got a bit. We got two really good Monza results yesterday. That's when we were doing the GT3 hypercar multi-class. Oh yeah, hypercars are 100% a skill issue for me. I am an owner of a very smooth brain, and things like the hypercar dynamics confuse the fuck out of me. I think we got P5 in the last one. Oh. I'll take that, thank you very much. 2 freebies. Yeah, I've still not ventured into LMP2. I'm pretty much just sat in GT3s because this is about as quick as I like to go. Anything quicker than this and my brain can't keep up. Ooh, really trying to swap me then. Jesus Christ, you can breathe through something on the Lambo there, can't you? The BIM does not have that level, at least I can't get the angle for the BMW to have that level of grip. Whoa, come back. No, no. We're going to get mugged here, yeah. Well, I'll be taking that place back now, thank you.
That time was a 404.06.
The final bit, I can usually coast through it in fourth, it's just the tyres are a bit more dead than they were last lap. Third, I feel like I'm slowing the car down a little bit too much. Whoa, no, don't go on the grass. Perfectly balanced. Look at that. Fucking tiptoeing that line. This is a very interesting fight, this Lamborghini. With what appears to be a droid from the Star Wars universe, mATX. Don't remember that one. Yeah, it seems to feel better coming out. Like I feel like I'm on exit. I'm over revving it in like I'm slowing the car down too much in third on the way out. I'm just gonna take that there as well because I kind of want to keep that Lambo behind me as much as possible. Like it'll do it in both. It depends what you want to do with the car, I guess. But I feel like coming out in third, I'm a bit too high in the rev range to get any driver off the corner, like on the way down to the chicanes. Fourth, if you can get the line right and the entry speed right, it will do it in fourth. And you're a bit more in the torque band on the way out. I don't know, it just feels like when you're coming out in third, like you're up in the top sort of 3/4 of the revs and stuff. So probably, yeah, I do. My old issue was generally carrying way too much speed into a corner and not getting it slowed down and rotated quickly enough. Usually I struggle on quarter exit. That's historically has been my issue, is going too quickly into it, not going too slowly out. Yeah, well, here we go. Maybe not in this race because I've actually got quite a good position, so I'm not going to go fucking around with stuff right now, but I'm definitely up for experimenting with it. Never mind. Never mind. I fucked up all my own. And we got a big old line of cars. And we got broken steering. Yeah, well, that's driving in a straight line. That's not good. Well, yeah, well, we can test it next lap. I can't really do it this lap because steering is more now by suggestion than anything else. Just dipped a wheel in the gravel on the way out while I was on the throttle and couldn't save it before I hit the barrier. Ironically, if it wasn't that part of the circuit, I probably would have been fine. It's only because that part of the barrier is so fucking close, I didn't have any time to catch it. Well, we're going to be spending a fair bit of time in the old pit lane here, so we're going to have a nice little hot lap session at the end to the last couple of laps, see if we can push. Let's make sure we don't take any additional fuel. Yeah. That's what happens. I try to get cute with it, and we immediately fuck it into a wall. And all the viewers leave as soon as I've been it as well. It's a shame. We're doing well. We're what, P6? Top split. Yeah, well, as always. 107-second repair, beautiful. Oh, thank you for the sub. Getting, of course, gifted by Cool as per usual. Oh, that two? Is that you gifted 5? Jesus Christ, Cool! You've gifted 5. Of course you have. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, they keep coming. Is it September yet? Technically it's the 29th of August, but I'll take it. To be honest, this is the first like bad LeMans one we've had. We've had some pretty good ones to be, so having a skill issue in this one's not too bad. We're overdue a skill issue. And we're not losing too much because we're car 11 in P16 and there might still be a couple of deaths yet, you never know. Because I don't know, because Twitch hates Pez and Baz. Maybe, I don't know. How long have we got left? I've got time to set the fan up because I forgot to do that. Bear with. Oh, plenty of time. Man, we were doing well. We had over like 20 odd people sat here watching, and then I fucked it into a wall, and we're now down to 14. Oh, they got it. Wait, this guy's a dickhead. Never mind. That's a moron. Cheers, Untouchable. Appreciate it, mate. Let me go. Come on, I've only got a minute to make up. Yeah, that's well, I appreciate the follow on Twitch as well, mate. It all helps. We're getting close, I think, to 100 followers now. I think you might be number 99. Right, well, let's hope for another couple more cheeky deaths and we can get a few more freebies. Probably should have swapped tyres out as well, shouldn't we? After that slide, but never mind. Ah, we're still pretty much full tyres, it's fine. Don't have to go for a warm up this one. Ooh. Something's happened. I'm driving right now, can't see. Oh, new follow. Hey, Jobs has followed me. I think that might be number 100. Thanks, Jobs. Whoa. Drops coming in with the number 100. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, we've got 1 minute 8. Ah, easy. We can do that in 2 laps. No problem. No problem at all. I should have carried on ranting about like Evo and other shit, shouldn't I? We'd have been going fine then. We'd have probably won the race at that rate. The rate we started the race, if I'd have carried on ranting about them, we'd have won. This time I'm not going to take penalties. Oh, Olivier's just said someone is a smart one, aren't they? That might mean we've got a freebie. Olivier's coming backwards very, very quickly. It might not be a freebie as such. Although it's very low on fuel, like that. It's 10%. What do we get? 4040. Yeah, well, leaders is like effectively a whole lap ahead of me, so he is on lap 5 with 9% left, so that's fine. Like, he will be probably at the other end of the Mulsanne, I would imagine, or at least come through Bugatti. Because he's 3 minutes ahead of me and we're at Mulsanne corner, so, like, that is probably fine. The other guy's only a minute and a bit further down the road than me and has the same fuel as the leader. So, he's in the pit, whatever he's doing. Yeah, let's say P14 looks like he's underfueled and had an issue and looks to be repairing damage. So maybe we can get a freebie off them. No. Whoa, no. Way too much brake on the way in there. Hey, Shocks. How you doing, mate? Oh, he's left. We got a dump. Beautiful. That's one extra freebie. My skill level was being tested there. Untouchable. And it was found lacking. Yeah, way too much speed on the way in. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can get a 402 on this lap. That's all we got to try and do. It's the time that is eluding me currently. We're going to need to proper amscray out of this lobby and into the next one, because we're not going to have a lot of time. Brakes a bit too early there. Right, need a good run onto the mile sand. That was not it. A million miles wide of that fucking apex. But 402 is not looking likely right now. What could have been, we could have had a top 5 potentially. I don't think we were catching the Ferrari, but might have been something. Felt like a good exit. Delta seems to agree. Yeah, we're just gonna farm out LeMans this evening. It's I say I'm pretty fucking knackered, to be honest. It's been a long old week, so this doesn't take the largest amount of concentration. It's been predominantly straight lines, and it's an easy track to like sort of try and chat and stuff with. Stop, you beast! How the fuck I kept that going in a straight line? I have no idea. Ah, the mud. It's fine. It's the first one of the day. Everyone knows the first race doesn't count. Everybody gets one, right? That was better. Yeah, exactly. This is just multiplayer practice. That's all this is. Well, we've actually managed to salvage a lap at the end there. 4:38 there. Did not think we were going to salvage that to anything meaningful, but we did. Oh, someone's been told to look the replay. Cool. Right. Let's go see the damage that's been caused with this one, and I'm scrolling to the next one. Wow, we went from P15 to P6. Yeah, that's not terrible. Not terrible. Kind of sucks because we were P6, but, you know, we fucked ourselves, didn't we? So, it is what it is. Right, quickly. Fuck, we missed it. Are you kidding me? We missed it by 1 fucking minute. Fuck's sake. Should have just been into a wall on DNF, shouldn't I? So they need to increase how long... When they have LeMans on, they need to increase how long it is between races. It's because they've got the standard ones, but the problem with LeMans is you overrun the race time by so long that it's just... you're always, like, you got a couple of minutes if you don't fuck it up. Oh, what are we going to do instead then? We've got to wait 40 minutes for the next fucking one. I mean, that's really not chill. It's just like anything but chill. But do we Algarve for an hour? Is it like the opposite of chill? I mean, that's probably more chill than that is, right? Because this is just murder death. That's definitely murder death. I'm not practicing LeMans for 40 minutes before racing it for 20 minutes. Fuck it. Oh dear. Let's do some. That way we can get Pez's favourite button out. And it's a free X, so if we don't have a shit race, we should actually hopefully gain a fair bit of some of the old DR in this one. Fuck it. Let's jump straight in cold to a 1 hour race at Port LMU, shall we? That seems like a good idea. That won't go wrong. Maybe we won't get a lot of DR. Yeah, we're car number 2. Oh dear. Oh, why? I think this one's actually meant to be quite interesting in terms of fuel save as well. You're still a Lexus diehard, are you, Corey? Understandable. I appreciate someone sticking to their guns. We've switched because the Merc does just feel a bit slower than a lot of other cars at a lot of other tracks, unfortunately. But I think that's where we'll be sticking with BMW for a while because it just feels better. But the Lexus still feels a little bit loose for me. Fair, mate. Can't fault a man for his convictions. Some more other people join up so that I don't have to be car number 2. That'd be great. Anyone? Anyone at all? Now I've seen you sneak in there, Roaster. I fucking see you. Right there. Some of these worry me. These ones back here worry me, I'm not gonna lie. These worry me more. Holy shit, it's Derrick Henry. Presumably not the running back for the Ravens. Who did not make my fantasy team this year. No, call it bullshit on that straight away. Don't you come here try and gaslight me saying you're unthreatening. Still not released any times for this yet, have they? Oh, right, well, here we go. Where's Twitch telling me I've got a notification? Oh no, it's my Twitch drops. Join event. Right, I'm gonna get a drink. BRB. Oh god. Ow. Oh, right, we're back. This is open, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, the stream died temporarily, did it? I can't see anything on mine. The bitrate looks fine. I don't know, it might have been an encoder glitch, or while something was loading on my PC, started it a little bit, maybe. It was loading into the game, which does usually chug a fair bit of the old resources. So it might well have been my PC doing something like that. Just going to leave it on the standard setup because I want something safe. I've not driven a BMW in a while here. That was fine. Might actually increase that a little bit and get a bit more rotation on it. Do-ba-ba-do-ba-do. Do-do-do. Same with that. Okay, mate, yeah, good luck, have fun. Please don't try and kill me. And if it's me and you 1-2, team orders mean I win. Just FYI. So I saw this race go the other day to 34, and someone did it without stopping. So I think we're going to try and extend the +5, which over an hour should be relatively attainable, I think. Bugger off is in multi-21, it's multi-1-2, you can fuck right off with that. Bloody multi-21. How did that work last time we got called? I feel like these are really like high camber settings. Anyway, mate, have a good race. What number is different for Daddy Dave? They're very different. I don't want that for a start. That's okay. Pretty close. Real fine. What about the old Chambrays? 1-0. Yeah. So this game seems to instinctively put way more camber on than Coach Dave, like Daddy Dave, feels it's 0 camber on the rear is interesting. Really? 0 toe and detached roll bar? And Wang is at 2 point. I feel like we want more Wang. No. 3.3 Wang, standard. Yeah, I think 2.7 Wang will be fine. I feel like we can do that. Do that. Don't want that much. Rearward bias to start off with. Something like that. Get a little bit more rear rotation. Alright, 8-minute qualifying. We don't need to be precious with the tyres because we're probably not going to take tyres this race because it's 12 seconds extra on the race time. I feel like we go with that. See how we go on in. Way. Car number 2, lovely. Love it. Amazing. Do do do. Right, cold tyres, cold tyres, cold tyres. Try to drag the brake, get some extra heat going. Get keyboard off of the steering wheel would be a good idea as well. Front 10 pin. I don't think we're going to grip up a lot here. No, we're definitely not. Do do do. Feeling pretty nice, not gonna lie. Temp's still not there on the tyres though. It's feeling like it's got some good rotation in it. See how we're going lap 1. Cheeky little drift. Over the top of the hill. Still a lot of understeer going on. interesting take on that corner. Wasn't correct, but it was interesting. I don't think we're going to be close to that 46 for the first lap, but oh, for fuck's sake. I lifted off so much. Brake on here, that. Just need to, looks like we need to save a little bit of fuel to make sure we get 2 full runs. We might not actually have time to do 2 full runs. No, we're not. We're only going to have time to do 1, I think. Fuck's sake. Okay, we should actually get 2 run... maybe. We're very close on V8. Very close. That was the tiniest little overrun on the edge of the track there as well. Tiniest little. Yeah, GT is not really one I've ever sort of spent a lot of time with, to be honest. Oh god. Just because the ABS, I've got dumb feet, and I know I'll just lock up the ABS and ruin it somewhere. Well, we've really done the best we can to try and ruin this qualifying session, haven't we? I think we've ruined it pretty successfully. No issue with keeping this one clean. Don't know if it's going to be a good enough time though. Looking like 47. 46.6. We might just have enough VE to do 1 final lap. We ain't getting pole, that's for damn sure, but we might be able to get closer. Let's see if we make it over the line before we get a penalty. Don't think so. Nope.
Lap 146.111.
Wait, that shouldn't count, surely? Does it? I mean, if it does, it's broke as fuck. Wait, does it count? Do I carry the penalty over? What happens? I've not actually got a penalty in qualifying. We were on for a 45 if I didn't lift. I've not actually had a... Do we have to serve a stop go in the race? Is that what we've got to do now?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's probably P6. If it is, that's busted as fuck. Well, I mean, if I hadn't lifted, we've actually got a bit better as well. Yeah, easier 145. Alright, I'm just going to go for a preemptive P, bear with. We've got a grid. Oh, right, there we go. Right. Save target. What's it saying we got? 29.2, so we want +5. Fuel is going to be way lower. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not. If it does count, I'm not going to say I'm massively happy about it. But if it counts, it counts. Like, you know, much like with Verstappen, like what he does might not be great, but it's within the rules as written. And if that was within the rules of the game, fine. If all I've got to do is trade a little bit of copious amounts of safety rating that I've got. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a bullshitty way to do it, but if it counts, it counts. Right, get ready to hold on to your butts.
Green flag, green flag.
Lots of lift and coast to do. Yeah, that's what I think as well, yeah. We had to go back to box, so that counts as the penalty served, I think. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's a little bit of a funny joke, kind of. Right, we need to do a fair bit of lift and coast. Oh, those two Lexuses are fighting quite vehemently.
That time was a 1:59.57.
Keyboard's back on top of my steering wheel again. Let's move that. Let's move that before it falls off. That was very slow for that. Still need to save a lot more than what we are doing right now.
That time was a 1:48.85.
Wait. We've got a nice little train forming behind us. Still need to save more.
Lap 1:48.32.
Oh, F. We're getting there in terms of fuel usage. The estimated length of race is coming down. Or length of stint, rather.
147.68.
That was not enough that lap. Not by a long shot. At this race, we kind of need to hope that it doesn't go to full 34 like we're trying to get to. Okay. But I'm trying to oversave just in case it does go long.
Time 148.04.
Oh, we can't be too far away from getting that to a hyper soon, surely. Just saw one go past the start-finish line, so I don't think we're too far off. This is closer. I still need a little bit more.
Time 147.47.
Oh, 2.87. No. Hypers are not very far away at all. Yeah, Hypers are not far off at all now. Looks like we might get them at like the start finish straight, which isn't going to be too bad. we go.
Lap 147.55.
Must be what? Right, well, we're saving more than everyone else is at the moment. Someone saying enjoy your ban, so obviously feels aggrieved and taken out maliciously. At this pace, with this level of fuel saving, we are 2 laps short right now.
Time 140.
Let's get even more aggressive on this fuel saving come out. If this guy needs to go past, so be it. Okay. I think he locked a brake. Bye. There's only one button for that.
What the fuck? It's going to be interesting. I'm going to lift early just to let it cycle through.
148.44.
Oh, we're getting close. Yeah, he's obviously short fueled to try and just basically fuel early for some reason. I don't quite know why you would, but interesting. It kind of forces you to do a certain strategy, which is not ideal.
7.92.
We're getting there on fuel target. Another 14%. Not really. I'm not really trying to defend any positions right now. If he comes out and is quicker, we'll let him go. Don't really know, to be honest. We'll just play it as is. I haven't put that much thought into it. I just want to see if we could do this without fueling. I watched it earlier and someone managed to do it. It looked tough, so I thought it might be interesting to try. It could end up being in the way. He could end up. I mean, I don't think we're going to get the win anyway. But if we could, like, sort of short fuel or no stop away to a podium, because we're only 10 seconds off of P3, and we're saving 30 seconds for a pit stop right now. So we're going to be 20 seconds ahead when he comes out, if it stays as is. We've saved the most fuel of everyone by far. This Lexus could get past me this lap. If he does, he does. It's what it is. It's fine. OSW's trying to follow suit, but I don't think he's saved enough yet.
8.39.
Don't know if this guy behind is just happy following me being in the slipstream. I mean, one very different strategies. He's using a lot more fuel than I am. Yeah, P4 is OSW, so he's kind of following suit. I don't think he's got enough. Like, we're borderline to get to lap 34 as is, and we've got more fuel than he has. So I don't know if he's going to make it or not. Right now, all I'm worried about is trying to get to the fuel target, which is tough in and of itself. And then once we've got that, trying to get the tyres to last as well. He's OSW Sim Racing.
Lap 148.5.
There we go. Off we go. I mean, I'm happy to be lapping in 48s while fuel saving. You know, that's good enough pace for me. So I'm not sure we're going to make it, to be honest. I think we might just need to go super aggressive fuel save. Now we've got like a reasonably big window to the guys behind. We might just have to go like uber aggressive fuel save to make sure we make it. You're up, Pete. I think they'll pit once in this one. Yeah, I believe it's regular fuel. I think I put once. So the race should go to 34. But we're not quite there yet.
That time was a 150.02.
We're real close to making it. Nope. Nope. That's gone beyond. F. Even bigger window for now for me to sit comfortably in. Right, are we getting close to fuel?
Lap 149.68.
Not, still not quite. We needed to go to 33 somehow. I don't think it's going to do it though. If we're going slower, I feel like I'm going to be fucking stopped. Nope. Wide. Still not enough fuel saving.
That time was a 149.75.
Still have to pit with one to go, which is not what we want. The gearing stuff doesn't really make much difference because it's virtual energy. It's like power that goes through the drivetrain. So the only way really that to effectively fuel save is just to lift and coast. Is that a freebie? Or was that back marker? There's a back marker. I'm short shifting a little bit because it does help a little bit, but it's not, doesn't really make much of a difference. What was that, 45.4? That's about, the last lap is about what we need. That was 2.83, which is what we, 2.82 is what we need. So I'm mostly just stopping myself from over-revving the engine, just again to try and help keep the, it's the tiny little bit of difference that we need right now, so it's just making sure that we're doing it quick enough to actually make it worthwhile is the only problem. It should be. We're still like 15 seconds off the guys ahead who generally have to pit, like OSW's 14. Most of the guys ahead will have to pit, if not all. This one's an excessively slow lap, but
Time 150.45.
okay, so last lap was over saving, so we need to do a few more at that level to make it. What was that, 50.4, but that we did mess up a little bit on that one, so we won't count that time because we did mess up the final corner. Messed up that corner massively. Bring the average down a little bit.
That time was a 149.8.
That was worse. Damn it. Someone else is now saying someone else is getting reported. All going on up ahead apparently. It's also not just how much extra we can save, it's how much quicker they're going to be after they've stopped for fuel as well. That's what we're going to work out.
9.86.
So we might make up a few positions in the pit stop, but if everyone else after the pits is lapping a lot quicker than me, it might all be for naught. But, you know, worth trying something different. I like these potential fuel-saving races. They're a lot of fun. It's a very different style of driving you have to do to make it work. Not just going flat out for the entire race, you know. I think some people enjoy it, some people find it really boring and really cheesy. I can imagine watching it's a bit dull because it's just me lifting and coasting and driving very slowly around a racetrack for an hour. But I can see both sides of it. Some people like the strategy element to it, some people just want to see me go flat out for an hour and see what we can do. But I mean, this is endurance racing. This is like trying to last on a stint is what you do in endurance racing. I was in the pit already. Right, P1 is pit. We've gone past it now.
49.92.
Oh, F. That's a back marker. Whoa, drifty drift. This guy know we're here. Okay. Fine. Yeah, consistency is a large part of it. We're not doing the best in terms of consistency right now, but you know, it's a learning thing. I'm still not amazing at it. Like we're very, very, very borderline on fuel. We're very borderline. Stand the throttle way too long there. That's going to cost me. a big old lift into this final corner, I think. Just try and get some of that fuel usage back.
Time 149.87.
Oh, I went way too long on the fuel again then. What was that? 2.87. Yeah. Oh, we had it and now it's slipping away again. Yeah, I don't think the wind. I don't think the wind's on the cards. Unfortunately, we're a bit too far back in terms of this like starting position on the grid. We start at P6, P7, so I don't think we're going to make up that time. But I do think we're going to probably get. We're on for a podium if we can go through and we can avoid the pit stop. We're very marginal right now. Why are you defending? Get off the fucking racing line. Come on. Fucking hell. Literally do not care about his Ferrari behind me. If he wants to go past, more than welcome to. Just don't sit behind me, because surely at this point you know I'm lifting and coasting for a lot of this.
Lap 150.54.
Yeah, I mean, pace-wise, we're averaging like a 49.5, I think. Like early on, we were at least. We've had a few bad laps since then. Yeah, I'm happy with top 3, considering qualified P6. Keep over-revving. It's a bit more borderline than I would like, that's all.
Time 150.48.
So I don't think we're going to get the 40 seconds to P1. There's a difference. Don't know what happened with that Mercury pit really early. I don't know whether they got caught with traffic or something. Too busy reading the fucking relative to lift. This lap's not going to be very good. So 17 seconds to the guy who's already pit once. Okay. fuck is that hypercar going? Graveyard by the looks of it, Jesus.
Lap 150.48.
I'm driving so slow, my tyres are stone cold. They'll start to cool off anyway. I'm pushing so lightly that the surface of my tyres are cooling down. Getting close to people on the pit soon, right?
That time was a 151.31.
51.3, that's slower than we really need to be doing. We need to get back into 49s to 50s, but it's so marginal fuel, I have to keep super saving. No, shit. That doesn't help. Well, that could cost a position at the end of the race. That might have just cost me a podium.
Lap 154.94.
So first of the guys ahead, like these like media group ahead, are starting to pit. So there's a chance where we see where we actually come out. So Specs was the guy who was leading. Let's see where we are in terms of versus him.
That time was a 1:49.35.
Which I'll be able to check as soon as I get half a second. 20 odd seconds behind, okay. And he was about a minute ahead, so should be on pretty good path to get most of the positions back. If we don't keep doing that. Hey Chapman, how you doing? The strat here is we're trying to no stop, which it means super fuel save. We would need to do +5 to try and get to the end without pitting, and we are still borderline on that.
Time 1:49.99.
Ugh. Come on, we got so close to getting there now. Oh, fuck off. Fucking really? Wow. You have more than enough room on the fucking inside. What the fuck are you flashing me for? You had enough room, you just drove into me. Dickhead. There was a car's width on the inside, you just slid into me. Wow, what a fucking child. Enjoy your report, dickhead. And he's pissed off at me. I was on the outside and he hit me. How the fuck is it my fault? You say reports do nothing, mate. OSW, friend of the channel and who I'm doing the Kota 6 hours with, had his safety rating reset completely. So they do look at them.
Time 157.96.
And that's probably cost me the ability to actually finish the fucking race now without pitting. We've got some pretty healthy flat spots as well. I'm just gonna have to fucking super lift and coast these last 3 laps. And we've got 14 seconds to the guy behind us, so. Game's confused, he's just giving me a purple middle sector for effectively doing it off throttle.
Lap 152.31.
Yeah, I'm just like massively. We've got so much time behind us. I can just drive this as slow as I really need to be honest. We've got 11 seconds. I thought that was Alexis. Never mind. I was about to laugh massively. OSW is going to get a stop and go, pretty sure. I don't think he's going to make it on 1%.
Time 151.83.
If he does, he's a fucking hero. There you go. Just coast the line. Oh, well, we got there without pitting. Annoyingly, we missed out on probably a podium, because that was the guy who drove me off the track. Right, I am 99.9% sure I left him enough fucking room on the inside. He decides to... Oh, there you go, about to give me. See who we're looking at. Oh, not like that. Must be the next lap. Go. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, I chopped him a bit, but I'm pretty sure there's enough space on there. If not, then maybe not, but yeah, just about. I'm trying to see if I'd done fucked up. Yeah, I mean, there was a car's width there. He was not making the fucking corner. Like, yeah, he's alongside. I'm making the corner. Don't know what angle this guy's planning on taking. He outbraked himself and drove into me. Pretty simple as that. Like, there was enough space for him. If he'd slowed down properly to make the corner and hit the apex, I've already committed to the corner at this point. I can't really back out. Not easily, anyway. It's just... It's a racing incident, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he took me out maliciously, but to them reacting the way he fucking did... Yeah, he just arrived in the corner too hot. Well, yeah, I'll show you basically what he did. What he did a few corners later. Look, you can just see, like, he's braking in a straight line. Like, you can just see it. He wasn't making that corner. So, yeah, he flashes me like 1,800 times because he thinks that it was my problem when he arrived. And then we get down to this corner. He does the same thing again. I leave him space and he just drives me off the fucking road and then does not let me rejoin. Yeah, I'm not saying he intentionally ran me off by any stretch of the imagination, but he drove into me. I was braked at the braking point. I turned in, left enough space on the inside. He outbraked himself and drove into me. Like, it's just how it was. So. That means burn the rubber, does it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it was a risky move, and he lunged from very, very far back and didn't slow the car down enough, and I went to take the corner, leaving enough space on the inside, and we got spun, and that would have been the difference between P3, because he finished in P3. You know? Like, I'm not saying he wouldn't have got past us at another point, but that was probably the difference between a podium and not a podium. That and the fact we had a small spin earlier, which knocked us back 5 seconds or so. So, you know, I'm not saying death to him. I'm not going to. Looking back on him not letting me back on the track, that's annoying, but I can't be asked to report him for that. So, there's nothing there that's massively. So. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Tomorrow I won't be streaming. I might do some racing, but weekends are normally my days where I sort of recoup, and because we do Monday to Friday here, so. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Today I learned. Right. I've still got ages yet. Fuck, I didn't even line up right for this one. I thought we could get a cheeky one of these in. Alright, well, I think we're probably going to call that there, guys, to be honest. Because we've got to wait another half hour to do a half-hour race, which then takes this to nearly 2 o'clock. Nothing else I really want to do, to be honest. It's annoying that we missed that. I was planning on just farming the shit out of LeMans today. But rather than gaining any DR, we lost it because we got taken out of LeMans. Well, we took ourselves out of LeMans. And we, were car 2 in that one. And I don't think we had the pace to, like, flat out fight either. So, yeah, I'll be back on Monday probably. I don't know what we're doing. Next week's stream's probably going to be a bit more reserved because we've got the 6 hours over the weekend that I want to kind of be fresh for. And work's getting kind of busy at the moment, so doing that on 5 hours sleep is getting a bit difficult. But yeah, we'll be back Monday. Thank you everyone for joining. Remember to tickle the like button on your way out, subscribe if you're new, all that fun stuff. I should get some videos out for you soon, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Cheers.